All right, I'm here at one of my favorite shops, and if I was going to be back in a shop again and open my own business, it would be specialized basically in one vehicle, maybe two, and I would be like this shop here. And that's why he is the way he is, and other shops are the way they are. And there's those who can and those who can't, and I'm not going to go any further into that detail. But what I'm looking at here is a mistake, and well, we know what this is, hopefully. You guys know what this is? This is a filter. You see an O-ring. You see that, Allen? That's a T70. This goes for a BMW, and you do know what this is. This is the desiccant material. It's in aluminized plastic like Mylar to keep moisture off it. It's vacuum packed, and they were processed in a nitrogen-filled environment that was extremely dry, and then vacuum packed like this. Not to be exposed to the atmosphere at all, except for the time it takes to cut it, open it, transfer it, stick it in, and that's it. That's all you expose these to the atmosphere. These really love to suck the moisture right out of the atmosphere. The very second that you pull it open to the air, that desiccant material starts absorbing moisture. I know you think that's ridiculous, but it's true. Okay, so what happened here was, unfortunately, one of the younger guys with a little less experience thought that was a coolant drain reservoir for the radiator. So he backed it up and got the surprise of his life. So I'm here doing this. He's a young guy. He asked me, can you do this for me? And so, you know, no problem. And let's do this. So I already backed it out with the T70. So we'll go in here. And there it is. Okay, there's a little bit of grain on it, a little bit of discolor, as you can see, new to old, but that's fine. Not horribly bad. Now let's look at the old desiccant material. Okay, now let's see. There we go. Well, no, it's not horribly bad. So it hasn't. So usually you want this to be pretty white up here, and then it's normal to get a little bit of browning, because there's oxidation and there's processing of all the aluminum components. They don't clean them perfectly from the factory, so there'll be a little bit of tiny metal flake. If I can see that, those little, absolutely little tiny pieces is normal. I would have liked to been able to do a service on this vehicle and measure the refrigerant out, because a lot of times when you run low on refrigerant, you'll start overheating and you'll start getting discoloration. I don't think this got that far. Let's go back here, zoom out. I'm not going to open this yet. I don't think I have to show you this, so I could put down my camera and do it all on myself real fast. I'm basically just going to cut off the top, and I'm going to insert the new one right up in the hole, and immediately follow it with this, and then the vacuum pump goes on. And oh, I already have the Nylog. If you can see the shiny stuff on there, I put the Nylog on there. That's over here. So the Nylog already went on. Or silicone grease is the other good one that I recommend. If you can't get Nylog, because I know many of you guys in many countries have called me up, emailed me, and text messaged and tell me you can't get Nylog in your country. So then you use silicone grease, dielectric grease, spark plug grease. Right there, dielectric grease. And let's see if there's a part number on there for you guys. This is Worth, and I think Worth is in Europe too, so you guys could get that. There's the part number right there. This is what I recommend on all O-rings, and including this. If you don't have this, you use that, and that's what my father. Yep, no problem. So let's get this done, and I'll come back to you guys after I have this thing on the vacuum pump and ready to fill it up.